the power of the Lord and the grace of God that's upon his church. So anyways, I want to go into the prophetic updates that I have here. So the first one I've got here is there was a time I had a dream, and I haven't made a video of this because I'm still thinking this through, and I haven't really prayed much about it, if I'm honest. I want to be completely honest with you. I haven't really given it serious time in prayer. But I had a dream, and in that dream, it was a prophetic dream for sure. I saw lions, right? The animal lions. And I saw the male lions and the female lions, and I saw quite a few of them. And there was, it seemed like a woman that was guiding them. They were like in a place, an enclosed place. But there were some people there, and there was this lion. I remember this one in particular, and it was like a female lion, very strong. I remember the neck of that lioness. And she came, and she was kind of near somebody, and she kind of leaned her head on that person, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness, this woman, doesn't she realize that these creatures can hurt someone? This is what was going through my mind. So anyway, that scene changed, and I woke up. And when I woke up, as I woke up, I heard clearly. I heard it in my spirit and in the natural. I heard bear market. So when I heard that, I understood that dream that I had, that quick dream that I had of the lions, is to do with finance, right? It's to do with the markets and finance, and that's it. And like I said, I don't do anything with it. I'm just sharing, and maybe I will do a proper video on it. The other thing is also, God is going to show mercy to Nigeria. Yes, the other one is there was a time I also had this. I had a while I was praying, the Lord told me. He said that He's gonna have mercy. He's gonna deal with the herdsmen. The herdsmen issue in Nigeria. The Lord is going to show mercy to Nigeria. And then the other one is, oh yes, there was a time I was really interceding. And sometimes you give sometimes you give a particular topic serious time in prayer. And sometimes, well, I do. And sometimes I would give it, I'll just pray about it, but I'm not really, but there are sometimes you really spend quality time pursuing something in prayer, So this one here, basically V is to do with the V. That is the V that is put in people's arms, right? So the V, they put it through people's arms because of what's going on. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I was praying very much about this, asking the Lord about this whole thing, how the Lord can deal with this, or how we can deal with this, and wanting to know if I will be able to, if I or the people I join them in prayer meetings, if the Lord will give the church authority, if there's something we can do about this whole thing, and also if it's God's will. The Lord had already shown us that it's not His will, this whole thing. I don't believe it's God's will. And so anyway, that night I had a dream, and in the dream I saw our Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and I was having a conversation with Boris Johnson about the thing that they put through people's arms. And he was explaining to me, from what he was saying, it seems like there's not much he can do with it. But the other thing is, he was explaining to me that he said China. I know. Somebody said to me the other in one of the comments, "Why are you picking on China?" I'm not picking on China, and I don't think God picks on anyone or any nation. The Bible says the Lord is He's no respecter of people. So, but anyway, in that dream, our prime minister was explaining to me that it's just really out of his hands, and China has something to do with this thing that they are pushing, and we're yet to understand to understand it all. I don't really understand the whole thing, but one thing I have observed is that it's very interesting how now the variants that's coming from India, they call it the Indian, right? That's what they call it. When it was coming from South America, they also called it the South American thing, and it's very interesting when you have when you look at Ebola. Ebola was a disease that's a pandemic at one time. When you look at that, it came from a region called Ebola. And when you look at the Spanish, the Spanish flu, that also came from a region as well. But it's interesting that with this one we're dealing with, they made very, very sure that that name was completely silenced, not allowed. Nobody was allowed to say, to call that situation by the name where it originated from. And if I think if you really want to know what's going on, it's in plain sight. It's really not hidden. You only have to sit and ask yourself a few questions and see how things are not connecting to know that there's one or two things not connecting. You're not allowed to call it by that name, right? Wu, that name, not allowed. And yet it's very easily the one from India, there's no problem there. The one from this, there's no problem there. All the different variations, there's no problem there. But it's amazing that such nation or such group in that nation have such power. The power have been given to them that they are able to silence organizations and nations. Even the way you say things is not allowed. So anyway, coming back to my dream. In my dream, our prime minister told me that that place is connected to why this whole thing is being pushed. So I'm still praying through it, and the prayer meeting that I go to, they're still praying about it as well. So I joined them to pray about it. Now, the other thing as well is I saw in another dream, I was with my brother, and we went somewhere, and there was a bird that was injured, and it was on the ground, and then that bird got better and flew away with us. And in waking, because it was not a small bird, and so when I woke up, I actually recognized that actually it was an eagle, and actually that dream was to do, I can't remember much of that dream, maybe I'll do a separate video on it, but anyway, it was to do with America, basically. So basically I saw the eagle no longer injured, healed as it were, and flying off. Now the reason why the person in the dream, it was me and my brother, is because it's my brethren, fellow believers, basically. So yeah, so questions and answers. Okay, so when I talk about cryptocurrency and that video that I made where I shared about the pricing that the Lord showed me and showed Ness. Do you remember that guy that the Lord gave prophetic dreams? Yes, and I shared it. Okay, so when I talk like that, or when I say anything to do with cryptocurrency market, I just want it to be known that I'm not I don't make predictions. Okay, so I don't make predictions, and I don't do any palm reading or any things like that. I'm completely in opposition to such acts, such acts and such actions and such spirits. I'm in direct opposition to that. So anything to do with fortune telling, what's that word? Palm reading, or that sort of thing. I'm in direct opposition to that, and in complete disagreement with that. Okay, but in terms of predictions, I don't do predictions. I give prophetic words. Prophecy is different from predictions. I won't go into it now, but it's not the same. To give a prediction like Nostradamus and to give a prophetic word are two different things, operating in two different governmental authorities, completely different. One is one is the highest from a highest level, and the other one is from a low level. So in the order of in the spirit realm, okay. And then I feel like I'm talking too much. Oh my God. Okay, so I've got a question here. How much XRP to buy? Okay, so I feel I've had people ask me this question a lot. How much XRP should I buy? Well, I shared in a video that the Lord said, let each person get according to what they can. I can't remember how exactly I said it, but it's in I think the first video I did on cryptocurrency on XRP. And what else do I want to say there? Yeah, so, and then the other thing to know is also, don't forget the Lord is able to multiply. If you just obey him, just do things by faith. When he tells you to do something, just do it by faith, and the Lord will meet you according to your faith. Okay, and that's all you need to worry about. So some people will have many coins, and some people will not have as many coins, but we're all the one. It's one body of Christ, because the callings are different. The people who have the Lord have called to steward much, what they're going to be doing, they need that much to do what the Lord's called them to do. And the people who haven't who the Lord have called to, who don't have that much, what they're going to be doing, they don't need, what they have is what they need to do what the Lord has put in their hearts. So and for each one of us, there will always be surplus. There will always be more than enough. So I wouldn't worry too much about how much to get. However, there is a website. I shared it with two different people on an email. There's a website if you're interested to know what people are getting, how much people are buying. I can't remember the name of the website. I always have to go to Google to find it. So if you just Google XRP statistics of people who own XRP, statistics of people, or percentage of people who own XRP, and there's a website that actually shows you how many people own less than 500 XRP, how many people own less than 10,000, how many people own 100,000 XRP, and it goes up and up and up. And maybe you can have a look at that, and it might help to confirm whatever you and the Lord are discussing in your heart. Okay, so I've got another question here. Has the price prophecy happened? Yes, so that video that I made, and I was sharing with you about the price drop, and that the price will go down and then it will go up, and Ness, that guy that was so gracious and so kind to send the word that the Lord gave to the church through him, because I believe the Lord did give that word to the church, but it came by the mouth of Ness. So yeah, so that video, I don't believe that has happened yet. So it hasn't happened, and I get a lot of people asking me, has it happened yet? Oh, and then the other question I've also had is I've had people ask me as well if Ness, that guy, if he has a YouTube channel. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but as soon as I know if he has one, I will definitely say it. I'll definitely let everybody know to go and visit his YouTube channel for sure. You know. Okay, so another question is a Telegram. I've had people ask me if I'm on Telegram. I don't have a Telegram account, but I've downloaded. Oh no, I haven't even downloaded the app. I'm gonna download it. I read about it, so I've spent some time to read about it, and I'm quite keen. It seems like something that I'm missing out on. So I like it. I like the way it's I like the thinking behind it. So I'm gonna download the app and get myself registered, and then I'll let you guys know as soon as I'm on Telegram. Okay, and I think that's it. It's 38 minutes, so I'll have a think about this and see if I need to redo this video completely or if I'm just going to upload it the way it is. It's 38 minutes, nearly 39 minutes. So anyway, so thank you so much, everyone. I'm just trying to think. Oh yes, and then the other thing is, I was gonna also say that if you guys want me to do a Q&A live stream, let me know and I'll do a Q&A live stream. Yeah, so I think if you want me to do that, probably give me some questions or in the comment section, so that if I am going to do a Q&A, I already have some questions that I'm already starting off to address. And then I think that's it. So thank you so much, everyone, for all those people who've subscribed to my channel. I really want to say a big thank you. And you know, let me know your thoughts. You know, I want to keep it real, you know, so keeping it real. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say, but I keep thinking I'm supposed to say something else. So the other thing I want to say is the dream that I just shared about the lions and the bear market. Just put down a shelf. Don't freak out about. Don't worry about. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know if it's 3 years from now, 5 years. I really don't know what that dream means. Except I know it's to do with a bear market. It's to do with a finance, but I don't know anything else. So it needs to be prayed into. I don't know if there's any crypto called lion, for example. I don't know. So please don't let that concern you too much. And yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. Cheers. Bye.